love you, babe. Oh, you're so sweet to look at. Here's Johnny. Oh, I cannot wait to see Sarah and Jeff. Boy, what a cute young couple.
I almost feel parental. Whack!
Baby, come here. I need you to push me. This is what 12 years of marriage looks like. Always watch your head.
I'm going to bet that toothpick that's holding up the second story is sufficient.
So it's moment of truth.
Are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper? Oh, my God!
We're Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Chip, I need you to hold that up there. Do you like that?
Love it. We take the worst house in the best neighborhood and we turn it into our client's dream home.
Are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper? Just go home.
Do you have the guts to take on a fixer-upper?
Back in the herb section, we're going to get a bunch of herbs for Mama's garden. You guys ready to help?
Yes, sir.
Today we're at a place called Bonnie's here in Waco, Texas. This has become a real hot spot for Joanna since we moved out to the farm. She feels like an herb gardener.
That lavender? Smell that. Doesn't that smell like that?
Is this
soap?
mint or something else?
That's mint. We love to get the kids involved. So when we plant this stuff, they see it get big. They see the tomatoes. They see the stuff that we get to eat. And
The only downside is then you have to eat salad.
they actually like salad. He's the one we're working on.
Listen, guys, I think we're done. If we don't have enough herbs and minerals by now, then we're just...
I'm not done. Hold on, everybody.
I know that you'd like to just spend the rest of the afternoon in this beautiful greenhouse, but we got to go meet the Jones family.
Okay, I got it. Let's go.
All right, let's go wrap this thing up.
My name is Jeff Jones,
And I'm Sarah Jones.
and we're looking to find our first home. We both went to Baylor, then moved to Tennessee.
We were engaged, and so we thought, what better way than to come back to Waco to kind of start our marriage off. Love this view.
Yeah.
So great. We are looking for a house in the Mountain View area. So it's close to our jobs, it's a coffee shop, grocery store. And also, Mountain View has a great school system.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go check out some homes.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Oh, I cannot wait to see Sarah and Jeff. Boy, what a cute young couple. They're not only newlyweds, but here they are buying their first house.
I almost feel parental.
That's what I'm saying.
In walking them through this process.
I'm excited. I really want to be in Mountain View.
What would you say you're looking for in a house?
I think a really big kitchen, a really big backyard. Yeah, I think just a good living area that's open.
I want 3 bedrooms with having kids.
Way down the road.
Way down the road.
Well, they've got a great budget, $235,000 in Waco, Texas for your first home. I mean, they're going to be very happy with the options we've got available.
Yeah. You keep twitching over there, and I'm
I don't
wondering.
feel excellent about my hair
Your
at
hair
all.
looks cute,
Might have been a good idea to wash my hair about a week ago.
whether you needed it or not.
I think we're getting close.
I think that might be it.
It's really small.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Hey, you two.
Hi.
How are y'all?
How's it going?
Good to see you. So, first impression, what do you guys think?
Tiny.
A little small.
We just wanted to show you a smaller option because it's your
Totally.
first house.
That makes sense.
Yes.
You may want a smaller house.
That's
Hey,
true.
we don't even know.
We're calling this the beach house. And when you get inside, it will become a little more obvious. It's
All right.
3 bedrooms, 2 bath. It's 1,580 square feet. It was built in 1962, and they're asking $137,000 for it.
Okay.
So with your all-in budget of $235,000, that still leaves you guys right at $98,000 to do the improvements.
Yeah.
All new landscape. There's a few updates on the inside we need. The outside, you could spend a ton of money on
Yeah.
and still stay under budget.
Let's go look at it.
All right.
After y'all.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to your new home.
You won't see the beach part yet, so just hold on.
Okay.
I like it because it's pretty open. I know that's what you're wanting is a really open concept. Here in this living area, once this wall is gone, and then it opens up the space more. But I think the key here is the fireplace. I would take off the mantle, give it a new updated look. Love to even open up the foyer more by removing these walls. Crown molding in here, fresh paint, new fixtures. And if you don't love the flooring, we can always replace that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the kitchen.
Take them into the kitchen.
So this is basically the little kitchen nook.
Little
And then
eating
this is
area.
the kitchen.
And in a kitchen this size, this is what's fun. You
Yeah.
can spend a lot of the money and really get a lot of bang for your buck here.
You know, because it's not a very big space. So you spend a few $1,000s here and it goes a long way. So it makes all the materials that you use in a real tiny space like this
Right.
really look almost extravagant.
So in the kitchen, really what I would suggest is just moving this whole island back so you have a little more space in here. New flooring, all new cabinets, backsplash, countertops, appliances, and then you're set. So welcome to the beach.
house.
We should have called it the beach room house. This could be the guest room or an office. If you want to change out the carpet, we could do new flooring. I would do thicker baseboards. If you want to add some crown molding for some character, new light fixture, and that's it. Show them the master.
I thought this was the master.
No, this is the kids' room. Okay, so here's the master, same size. Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I would just do some new carpet. And here is the very updated bathroom.
Yep. You can look at yourself from all angles.
Like that. So I think the key here is really simplifying the space. I would take out this wall with a shower and do nice seamless glass, remove all the texture on the walls, give it a cleaner look, and then simplify all the tile on the countertops.
Okay, you guys ready to go check out the backyard?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, watch your step here.
Okay.
I feel like the yard is small, but the fact that it goes back, you could really do a cute little covered patio or an outdoor kitchen. It's got potential.
It does
It
have
does,
potential.
yeah.
All right, we've come from the beach house. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. House was built in 1962. They're asking $137,000 for it. So with you guys all in budget of $235,000, you guys have a ton of money. Update the kitchen with all the top-of-the-line materials and appliances. Simplify that master bathroom by adding a new shower and a sink. And convert that beach bedroom into an updated office or guest bedroom. When you guys come in under budget, I mean, certainly something to consider.
Yeah.
So let's keep going.
Let's do it.
All right.
I like the idea of not spending all of our money.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is
I
amazing.
mean, I didn't think that was going to be possible. But I just think as a whole, the house was probably a little bit small. We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Big house, big
Big
problems.
Babe, I think we're getting close.
Oh,
Oh,
bigger lot.
okay.
Can't really see it.
Oh,
Babe, I think we're getting close.
oh,
Oh,
bigger lot.
okay. Let's go see it.
Yeah.
Very homey.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Well,
Right.
right.
This is
A little
interesting.
bit bigger.
All right.
And it's a little
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, farming.
I mean, I like the
Okay.
idea of columns, but the color scheme is way off.
So I think if we can tone down the red a little bit, I think that's what you're not really loving. Update the columns, maybe even update the front door.
We're calling this house the schoolhouse. So it reminded us a
Okay.
bit of a schoolhouse kind of off in the distance. And it's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, about 2,370 square feet. The price is $171,000. So obviously with you guys all in budget of $235,000, it only leaves us with about $64,000 to do the improvements. So we might have to make some tough decisions. But without further ado, let's go check it out.
Okay, let's do it.
After y'all.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice foyer.
Yeah.
This is opposite, I know, of what you're wanting. I know you guys have said you wanted open concept. I would end up taking all these walls out so that when you walk in the space, you can see your kitchen, your living, and dining all in the same room.
All right.
Love it.
Okay, so here is the dining room. It's
Kind of
really tiny.
small. Yeah.
So in my opinion, the kitchen is just the same size. I would blow out this wall. You expand your kitchen into
Oh,
the
wow,
space.
yeah.
You do a nice island and find another spot for your dining room.
Okay.
So here is the
wow.
kitchen. And as you
Okay.
see, it's tight. And so the only way to expand and make it bigger is, like I said, open that wall up and just push everything that way. So you've got your breakfast nook here. And then here's the den. I love the fireplace.
Yeah.
Here I would just update it to fit the look that you like. I would also really love to take off the paneling on the wall, remove the popcorn ceiling, new light fixtures, and all new flooring. A lot of your budget would be in this main area to create that open space concept.
Okay.
Okay, let's check out the bedroom.
Okay.
So here's the master. All this could go away. In this room, as you see, it's really just cosmetic. Fresh paint on the walls, new flooring if you don't like the carpet, and a new fan. This is a really minor deal in here.
Right.
So let's take them to the backyard.
Okay.
All right.
Excited for you to see it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Gorgeous oak
You could build a
tree.
whole other house back here, guys.
Yeah.
Either of you guys tree climbers? I consider myself a bit of a hobby tree climber. I think I can do it.
Give it a shot.
Okay,
Give it a
let's go
shot.
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw the twinkle in his eye when he saw that tree, so I got a little nervous.
You guys kind of step back a little bit. Sometimes this can get a bit tricky.
Oh my gosh.
Joe.
Go, Chip, use your abs.
Hold on, babe, I really do. Baby, come here. I need you to push me. Joey, I'm gonna move this way and you just gotta push my hips. It's more my hip lower. That feels good.
Gee whiz, babe.
Holy moly.
I don't know if it was worth all
It's
that.
not working out.
Wow.
I thought it was, if you could
I
have...
mean, you want to call it tree hugging? Yes, but tree climbing? I don't know about that, bud. How do you get down?
Oh, that's the easy part. Oh, shoot. I did show my age a bit today, I'll admit that. I wasn't on my A game. Okay, so we're calling it the schoolhouse. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. They're asking $171,000, and with you guys all-in budget of $235, that still leaves you with $64,000. Now, most of that's going to go towards taking down these walls and opening up this floor plan, adding a formal entry, updating that fireplace, and expanding and renovating the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm nervous about the money,
Okay.
but it's a good contender.
Okay, cool. Let's go check out another unit.
Okay.
Okay. I think they're going to surprise us. I think they're going to pick something that we don't expect from them. That's my gut. They almost seem disobedient in nature.
Are we coming up on it?
I think so. Oh, that is cute.
Goodness.
That's real cute. Okay.
Oh, I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I
Daddy.
love it.
Mikey. Ta-da.
It's you. Now, it's out of the neighborhood that I know you guys are really wanting, but
That's
this
the
isn't
only
too
thing.
far.
Okay.
Well, what a beautiful house. We're calling this the Red Door House. 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,862 square feet. Built in 1931. They're asking $185,000. So obviously, with your all-in budget of $235,000, that leaves you with about $50,000 to do some improvements.
I think there needs to be a little more contrast. I think there's pretty lines on this house, and it just needs to be highlighted a little bit.
Without further ado, let's go check this out.
Right,
All
let's do
right,
it.
after y'all.
Okay.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Need I say more?
Yeah.
Where do we
Let's
go
take a
from
look
here?
into this formal living. Look at all the light fixtures in here. I mean, minus the fan. I feel like these could have been the original fixtures.
Wow, they're really cool.
I would leave the floors as is. You already have crown molding and baseboards. I would just change the paint color on the wall, and then I would update the fireplace. And then if you want more lighting, add some recessed can lights.
Well, let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so here's the kitchen.
Oh, interesting.
Shoot.
Okay.
I feel like this kitchen is just really choppy and it feels like it's been pieced together. So what I would love to do here is open up where Chip is standing into a nice cased opening. Add all new cabinets, countertops, backsplash, lighting. Recenter this island. I just think it would create a really nice flow from the dining room to the kitchen.
I love that idea.
Okay, so let's head upstairs. I want to show you guys the master bedroom.
Great. Do it.
Okay.
Look at the master with the fireplace.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sold.
Yeah.
I think the size of the room is great. The only updates I would do in here is to update the color on the walls and then update the fireplace, give it a fresh, clean look. I just think this house is stunning.
Yeah.
Let's go back out front and chat about these houses
Okay.
and see if you like it.
So that brings us to the Red Door House. You know, I mean, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,860 square feet, built in 1931. You know, they're asking $185,000 for it, which only leaves you about $50,000 in the budget. Not a ton of work needs to be done. What do you guys think about that?
I think it has, incredible curb appeal. I love the character.
I'd say the only con is the neighborhood. I don't know, something we'll just have to think about.
And this really will be the only time that this will be your first home. So you guys think about it, have fun, but as soon as you guys are ready to make a decision, we're ready to get after it.
Okay.
There's so many pros and cons to each house. And so I think for us, it's a matter of prioritizing, really figuring out what our top priorities, what are non-negotiables for us, and then making a decision from there.
Today we're at the silos. I mean, anytime I'm in between projects or any kind of downtime, you'll find me over here. We got a ton of things to do. We're gonna rebuild the roof for the grain silo. So obviously we had to shore up that structure considerably. And so that's what we're doing today. We basically run in some really cool I-beams to support all that additional weight.
You guys, hold on 1 second. Chip?
Hey, baby.
Hey, bud.
How
That's
is this
awesome.
looking?
Baby, it's
Man, I
awesome.
could not be more proud, baby.
So I've got Jeff and Sarah on the phone.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going?
sorry. I hope you guys didn't hear about me bragging.
Oh, way to go, Chip.
So do you guys have a decision?
I think we do.
really picked the schoolhouse for the potential of the open concept on that first floor.
And now, honestly, the hard part is for us to figure out how to implement that. But Joe's surprised me more than once in my lifetime. So, what?
Easy.
Oh,
We got it. We're excited for you guys.
we are excited. The schoolhouse was a great pick. All right.
Bye-bye.
See you, Joneses.
Okay, Chip. That's convenient. I need one of those.
I like this thing. Anytime I don't want to talk.
Okay, we got to get started soon.
All right, I'm excited that they picked the schoolhouse. Can't wait to get started.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna go do some more welding.
it's looking good, Chip. So, one thing that Sarah said they're pretty adamant about having is gas.
I can relate. I'm pretty adamant about my gas also.
Today, we are just buttoning up the estimate for the Jones house, and so we're just going to look over the house and see if there's any issues.
So to bring the gas from the fireplace to here, I mean, you got to jackhammer through this entire space. So they've got an increase in the gas stove. That's a
Right.
$500 assumption. $2,000 to run the line itself.
Yeah. So that's just an extra, I'll see if it's worth
$2,500.
$2,500 to have a gas stove.
I wouldn't put gas.
You can still make your ramen noodles on electric.
That's what I'm saying. All you need is popcorn.
Hello?
Hey, Sarah, it's Joanna. How are you?
Hey, Joe. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're walking your house, and our conversation the other day about the gas stove that I know that you and Jeff really wanted. Basically, we've got to tie in that gas line to an existing line, which is over there by the fireplace, and that's about $2,500 extra.
Wow.
I know it's a big deal because that's a lot of money.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's worth it to us. And I think, years down the road, we'll be thankful that we made this decision now
Right.
instead
Oh,
of,
yeah.
things later.
Sorry, hold on. My phone's breaking up. We'll do it, Sarah. We will go forward with the gas line, and I'll see if there's any other area we can help save money.
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Joe.
Thanks, Sarah. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
You don't play games. You're good. You're good.
when I'm on the
Hey,
phone.
listen to me. I'm going to give you a $25 gift card. Congratulations.
Wow.
Nice sale.
Woo-hoo.
Today is demo day at the Jones house, and I mean, it's my favorite day of the year. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, boys, let's go to work.
So today we've got a lot to do. The entire kitchen's got to go away.
Watch it. Yes.
The wall in between the kitchen and the dining room's got to go away.
Stop, you're
The
making me depressed.
main wall, I'm getting so excited. The main wall in the entire living, dining, kitchen, that goes away.
Boys, watch your head.
Did I mention that all the tile on the floor needs to go chip away? And then the stairwell we need to open up. And after that, we'll take a little break, and then we will assess the damage, go from there.
All right, boys, here we go. Back to work. Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
No peeking, Jeff.
Sorry, it looks awesome.
I was really excited.
Looks awesome.
I'm excited about your house.
We're so excited.
And as you know, your all-in budget was $235,000. You ended up purchasing the house for $171,000, which left you with $64,000 in renovation. You ready to see your house?
Yes,
can't wait.
we were itching to see it.
So on the exterior, we're going to whitewash the brick, add double doors for your entry,
Wow.
darker trim, so something that really pops.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good.
Totally up
Okay.
our alley. Yeah.
So on the inside, the foyer is very defined, and it's a room all by itself. What do you think about the black and white marble?
Love it.
Okay.
We want more of a formal entry, and so that's on point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you walk into now the living room.
So cool.
So just a quaint little sitting area right off the kitchen. But you also see over here the dining room. And this is what we can play around with. We kind of resurfaced your fireplace to give it a little more modern edge.
Yes,
Love it.
Really
that.
cool texture, really cool contrast.
So
New
cool.
mantle.
I mean, this does
Love
not
how
look like the same
I'm
house.
not going to recognize it.
My favorite thing, though, is this kitchen. That's really great size. This is a real minimalist look, but
I
it
like it.
still has a lot of character.
Yeah, I like it.
So exciting.
At this point, we've just got about $1,500 in the budget. I would love for y'all to pick what option that you like for your house.
Okay.
The first option would be the front patio. You know, it's pretty narrow. For about $1,500, we could pull it out and do a little more concrete, so it's not such a tight squeeze.
Right.
Option number 2 is French doors in the office.
That's awesome.
And that option would be $1,200. And then option 3 would be sprucing up your laundry room. Let us update your tile, get you some new built-ins, new appliances. That would be more $2,800. So it's a little more. Is there one of those that kind of strikes you?
What are your thoughts?
I want a room to flow well, so the French doors.
And it is nice because that would be, you know, an exit to the backyard. And yeah, let's do the
French
French
doors.
doors.
Easy. French doors.
Yeah.
Got it. Now that I have your okay on this, and this process is, I'm talking
Oh my
6
goodness.
weeks, you will be in your first home. If you have any questions in the meantime,
Yeah.
you know where to find me.
Thank you.
If it looks that good on a computer, I can only imagine when it's done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, boys, come on. Today, for the Joneses project, it's really fun to get to a place to where now we can kind of see exactly what it is that we've been talking about all this time. When Joe comes up with the bright idea to open up all these walls, there's got to be a way to support the second floor. So we're going to bring in these land beams, and that's going to be what holds this entire second floor.
Looking good.
Nice. There, we got it. Once we get these beams up, then we get to take out these temporary walls, and then we get to put this baby back together. Back to work.
Back to work.
So they called you. They said they wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, especially you.
Sarah's father's reached out to us. He and his wife are coming to the farm today, and they really want to share something with us that they're wanting us to incorporate in the house. Hi, guys.
Hey, you too.
Welcome to the farm.
Mackerel.
It's nice to meet
What
you.
good to see you.
So Sarah's father is Max Licato.
Max
Chip
Licato?
is still geeked out.
You know, Max made a huge impact on my life. He's written almost 100 books, which, I mean,
It's a big deal.
how can you compete with that, you know? Well, tell me what you brought us here for. What do you think?
When I performed Sarah's and Jeff's wedding, I wrote a special thing for them, and it was a part of the service. And so I'm wondering if there might be a way to capture this and somehow make
Love
it
it.
part of the house.
Oh, we'd love to.
Love to hear it.
What if you don't like it?
I think we're going to love it.
Here it is.
Okay.
Would you take these two of dust and bone, born of flesh, then would you make them one? Would you let your wine replace our water and look with grace on this son and daughter? One heart where there were two. This is the prayer we lift to you.
That's beautiful. That's the kind of stuff we love to incorporate, something that really speaks to them.
I know they'll treasure it forever.
Amen.
I love it.
I can't wait to get what's in your brain onto a piece of paper, and that piece of paper become a piece of artwork for the Joneses.
Thanks for doing
All right.
that.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
You guys come back anytime, and we'll have to do this again.
Let's do it.
All right, Max.
Thank you.
All right, dude. Let's rock and roll. Boy, we are flying over here at the Joneses project. So we've finally gotten through demo. We've got that really cool great room that we're messing with. The front door package is going in. And, you know, we're really excited to kind of try this technique called the German schmear. It's not something you find at your local brewery. It's not a bagel. This is a form of masonry.
I was super impressed with Chip's handiwork. That German smear was
German schmear, I told you.
a first time for this boy, and he smeared it really good.
It feels a little bit like a plaster. You basically put it on really thick, and then you come back and you can wipe it off, and the brick really shines through. Or the way we're doing it is we're really allowing this mortar and this plaster to sit back pretty heavy so that only a few bricks are fully visible.
The thing that's fun about the Jones house, they're a young couple, but they know what they want. So I think that's fun. We get to incorporate their style on this home, and the idea of the German smear, I feel like it's all coming together, and it really looks authentic and old, and that's what they love. Excited about going to the Jones house because I know that Chip was about to start that gas line, jackhammering it basically from the
fireplace all the way into the kitchen. Hey, Chip? But when I walked in, Chucky was nowhere to be found. Chip?
Joey!
You upstairs?
Joe, we hit the jackpot, babe. Come check this out.
Jeff and Sarah, are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper?
Yes.
Oh my God! That's awesome! I came into the Jones house looking for Chip. Chip?
Joey!
You upstairs?
We hit the jackpot, babe. Come check this out.
I'm coming. Did you find a treasure map?
Not quite.
When I went up there, he showed me his discovery. He was very proud of himself.
You know how downstairs we were talking about taking that gas line
Yes.
from the fireplace
Yes.
into the range? Look what I found, Mama.
What's a gas line?
Gas line. We're right above the kitchen. So we can drop this thing down in the wall, pop it out to the gas range that they're talking
That's
about.
huge.
Instead of having to
jackhammer.
jackhammer the foundation for $2,000 or $3,000, we're going to save them a few grand. I feel like a hero to some extent. I mean,
Hero shot. Show him the hero shot.
Boom.
You are a hero. Why were you up here to begin with? Were you squatting up here?
I was trying to find...
Here we go. That'd be awesome.
This whole time you thought this was a tape measure?
I wish. Baby, that's actually really a great idea.
Whoa. Woo! Yes! Yes!
Oh, Lord, help us all. Hey, Jill.
Joanna, how are you?
How's it going? Today I'm going to my friend Jill's warehouse. She's got a lot of fun antiques, and I'm trying to gather some goodies for the Jones project. We're working on a room, the master bedroom, very small room.
Okay.
So I'm looking for something kind of architectural.
Okay.
For the wall across from the bed.
Okay.
It's kind of that romantic.
Kind of a European
yes,
vibe? Okay.
yes. So,
Well, let's head back to the back of the warehouse.
Perfect.
And we'll see what we can find.
okay, yay. We did Jill's house last year, and, you know, she's a lot like me, where she sells antiques, but she also hoards the antiques.
This
Love
is another piece that I love. This is, you know, an armoire.
Love
I don't know if
this.
it's too deep.
This is literally the
That'd
amount
be
of
a little
space.
crowded.
I'm thinking more architectural. Like, what
Okay.
can I mount on the wall?
Okay.
It's not really a piece of furniture sticking out.
What about a mantle?
Love mantle. I think is always a
Okay.
good option.
I've got this one over here on the wall. It's really flat.
It's cute.
And I have this other one that is more ornate. And you mentioned your client wants romantic and
Yes,
kind of European
I want
vibe.
to see the more ornate one.
Let's take a look at that. It's turn of the century, French.
Love this.
You should be able to just mount this to the wall.
Yeah, this one I think will be perfect in their room. You know, when I saw the mantle, I think the color was perfect. The detail on it was great. So I really think this is the winner. Okay,
Good. I'm so glad that
Jill.
works out. Yay.
You know, I could stay in here for days.
Oh, please do.
What else do I need? I get in trouble. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look
Okay.
back here if that's okay.
Sounds great.
Thanks,
Knock your stuff out.
Jill. The Jones house is really coming together. We've got our subway tile backsplash done. We even tiled the range hood, which gives it a really clean, modern twist that I think Jeff will love. You know, Sarah likes things more formal, so we did a heavy trim and a dark paint color that's going to add a real elegance to the space.
And they've got a design that's kind of all their own. You
Yeah,
know, we
very
really want to
unique.
honor that.
So this house is going to look, I'd say, very,
Outside the Joanna Gaines box.
what are you doing, Chip? So I walk in on Chip, and he was nuking a chicken pot pie. We've got trim. Come on.
Yes, lunchtime.
Really?
On to Popeye.
Is this going to be your lunch today?
I read the Design Assistants Union bylaws.
Yes.
Turns out I've got 30 minutes for lunch.
It's not lunchtime, Chip.
You can't do all that work on an empty belly.
But I made you a really big breakfast like an hour before that. Remember that big breakfast?
No, this is going to be so
You're going to
tasty.
burn your tongue. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait.
Oh, hot. It's so hot.
Chip, okay, take your 30 minutes. You don't have to rush.
These things bring out the fat kid in me. I am sweating like a pig.
know.
Babe, tell me about this glass.
Yeah, this glass actually turned out really pretty. So Dustin antiqued it, and we're going to put it here because this is their pantry.
That makes sense.
Glad you got some lunch.
See you later,
Back.
babe.
I can't wait to see these up. They're going to be really cool.
You mind handing me that towel on my face? Man, these things turned out great, Dustin.
Chip, what's up?
They have this pantry. I didn't want it to be glass. You know, you don't want to see in with what's in the pantry. So we decided to do this fun antique mirror glass, and I think it looks really cool.
As always, excellent job, man.
Jeff and Sarah, are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper?
Yes!
Oh my God! That's awesome! So today is my favorite day at the Jones house.
I'd say it's safe to say what demo is to me, decorating is to you. Okay, JoJo. Chip
Hey,
Carter
Chip.
Gaines reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Can you bring that guy right here? Chip came in at the perfect time. There were a few pieces. I couldn't move myself, so I needed his muscle.
That looks really, really heavy,
It's
Joe.
really not, bud. Decorating day is my favorite day, and his least favorite day.
Not my favorite.
And he needs a little bit of an attitude adjustment.
I know. I'd like to leave.
You're not done yet, Chip.
It's like a lot of hard work, Mama. Oh, God. Babe, I don't know. I've kind of run out of gas. I feel a little bit out of sorts today, you know? I feel like I'm running on empty. How does that line go? If daddy ain't happy, ain't nobody happy? Okay, what else can I do? Is there any way that I could leave now?
Ain't no daddy in that saying at all. Chip, the quicker you listen, the quicker you're out of here.
Who is it about then?
Mama.
Of Mama? Mama?
Your
Grandma?
job is to make Mama happy all the
Mama?
time. And don't bring Mama down.
Mama?
Especially on decorating day, okay? If you can just finish that last window box over there, do this exact thing, then you're done.
Okay.
Come see me later, though. Bring those babies by.
All right, you got it.
I'm gonna go finish up
I'm gonna
inside.
finish this one up, and then I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks, Chip.
David, feels like you're turning the corner. What else we got? We got the landscape finished up. Obviously, we got some touch-up paint.
We got electrical. We've got to get the appliances in, but I mean, we are very close. I'm feeling good about this one.
I think we got this one by the horns. Guys, let's go see Mama.
Okay.
Mama, I brought some relief. I brought the A-team.
Hi.
You know, when I come, I bring the kids, which are always like a bolt of lightning.
I love
They
that.
really shock you back to life.
Is this what I think it is? Oh.
What?
I do love cupcakes, and I do love my kiddos. When I'm going on the 20th mile of a marathon, that's the extra push I get.
Mm-hmm.
You want to spit more seeds while I'm talking?
Okay, babe, we gotta roll because Duke's got a game
Hey,
and he's about to
Duke.
be late. Show her your swing. Ooh.
That's home run worthy right there.
Nice. All right, let's go, kiddos.
Hey, y'all, thank you. You guys be good for your dad, okay?
Duke,
love you
let's go
guys.
get him. All right, bye,
Chip,
Mama.
will you shut that front door?
I'll shut it.
No, bless you. No, bless you.
Get out, Gaines kids.
You know, Jeff and Sarah are very opposite of me and Chip. They like that European flair, and they want that eclectic style, and I think there's elements about it that I think I can really relate to, but I feel like it's about our clients, it's not about my design. And so at the end of the day, I want it to be something that really speaks to them. And so hopefully, this is exactly what they're wanting.
All right, she's right to your right.
Hey.
Okay, check out your new house.
Oh.
Well, let me take you guys back to the beginning here. You guys had a $235,000 all-in budget. You bought the house for $171,000. That obviously left us with $64,000 to do these renovations. Now listen, based on the square footage, I'm telling you, you've got an appraised value of $260,000. So before you even move in this baby, you've got $26,000 in equity. And I'm telling you, for a first-time home buyer, that's a pretty good investment.
Yeah, it fit. So,
Okay.
I'll tell you this, Joe did a number on this house, and we hope you guys are as excited about it as we are.
oh my goodness.
You ready to
We
check it
can't-
out?
So ready.
All right, you guys stay there. You guys are good.
I'm so nervous.
Jeff and Sarah, are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper?
Yes.
Oh my God! That's awesome!
That looks incredible.
Jeff and Sarah, are y'all ready to see your fixer-upper?
Yes.
Oh my God! That's awesome!
That's incredible. That's awesome.
Don't know what to say.
We learned a new technique, the German smear.
Joe, listen to me. It doesn't work unless you say it with a German accent.
German schmear.
No, German schmear.
It looks
Wait, is that what's on the brick?
awesome.
Yes, you're almost distressing your house to look a little older, but also look put together.
I just want to keep
We
staring.
were nervous
This
for
is
you, too. We really
amazing.
were. Well, let's go check out your house.
Inside, let's go. Here you go.
Oh, this is awesome. This is so cool.
So what we did was we widened this and closed this off so that you could really walk into a pretty foyer.
Well, the bad news is we spent the entire budget
Right
in
here.
in this 150 square feet.
Good luck with the rest of our house.
But I say let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Goodness.
wow.
This is unreal.
This is awesome.
Stunning.
I think the biggest change in here was the wall that was right down the middle.
Yes.
What do you think about the lighter wall, darker trim?
Love it.
And I know that the budget didn't allow for new windows, but we thought, hey, let's
Right.
really make a statement with the
Yeah.
existing windows by trimming them out.
It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Let's go check out your kitchen.
Look at these countertops, guys.
I love these
They're
countertops.
indestructible.
Holy
Oh.
moly.
It's your island. So if you can remember, we just blew all the walls out, made your kitchen twice as big, obviously all new cabinets, countertops, backsplash, this vent hood. Your pantry, we did kind of a mercury glass, like an antique mirror,
Yeah.
so you can't see through.
That is amazing.
Are you guys ready to check out your new and improved dining room?
Improved dining room.
Oh,
Wow. This fireplace looks
yeah, that is
incredible.
awesome.
So that's the existing brick, but we thought we'd tie the black in with like the door and the trim, and all that paneling is new to just give it a more updated look. I love that we got to incorporate a lot of these older pieces so it didn't feel like a brand new renovation.
Without further ado, let's go check out the master suite.
All right. Oh, babe. This is awesome.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, that
are we?
mantle.
That mantle is a piece that we found at Jill's at the
Okay,
warehouse.
okay.
Again, I think it was important to incorporate a lot of antiques and kind of older things.
Yeah.
We brought in the wood-looking tile, and then we painted, we added trim and baseboards. Oh yeah, and we added these beauties, of course.
Oh.
I think these make the room.
They
I love
really
these.
do.
This room, we didn't need to do much to,
Right.
but it went a long way.
Colors in here are awesome.
Okay, last but not least, let's go check out your office.
Yes.
That's your mudroom
Love that.
office blend.
Love it.
Okay.
Oh, this is awesome. Wow.
So this was originally part of the living room, and so we closed it in. We did these really fun kind of modern sliding doors, added the French doors, but now it serves as
Stunning.
two purposes. You've got your mudroom, but you also have your office.
Cute. I love it.
Your sweet parents wanted to be a part of like a housewarming gift, and so your father shared the prayer that he prayed over you at your wedding. And so Clayton put this on this canvas.
That's awesome.
Our prayer for both of you is that this becomes a real staple for your marriage, and then, you know, who knows, an heirloom for your kids one day. You never know.
Definitely. It's beautiful.
I'm getting emotional.
Sweet.
So,
We just thought it'd be a beautiful picture of both of your hearts.
well, let's go back down to the living room and relax a little bit.
I know, we need to soak it all in.
Take a load off. So now, after it's all said and done, what do you think? Was all this worth it?
So worth it. Yeah,
I think we'd do this all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. Y'all really did flawless work.
Well, guys, we just wanted to tell you welcome home. We were really proud to be a part of this process, and we really hope you guys live happily ever after here.
we
so
appreciate it. Thank you
Sure.
so much. You'll have to come check this out.
It's so cool. We feel so privileged for this to be the first house that we have bought together. I mean, it's just an absolute honor for Chip and Joe to invest energy into really creating such a dream house for us.
It's amazing, and what they did with it is 10 times more beautiful than what we thought.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. And we can't wait to enjoy it for the years to come.
Yeah.
So.